Okay, so have you ever seen a guitar that you're like, that's it, that's the guitar, that's perfect? God, why did they make that choice though? With one aesthetic or small detail, it's just like, okay, maybe I won't get it, or maybe I could get it, maybe I could mod it, whatever. So that's the story of this guitar. All right, so this is the guitar. It's a Mustang 90. It's Fender, made in Mexico. Total joy to play. I haven't played it a lot. As you can see, I still have the plastic on the pickguard. And it's these pickup covers. This says P90s in there. And it's this, I don't know, black on seafoam green with sort of a parchment mint green something or other pickguard. It's just like, just not the right thing. So I set out on a quest to try to get these updated. I was thinking cream. And turns out there's at least two types of cream pickup covers for P90s. There's a Gibson soap bar, and then there's an import, and it has to do with the way and the spacing for the pole pieces on the pickup cover. And also, it's got two little screws. Those go through the pickup cover and mount it to the body. Replacing it is as simple as taking those screws out, swapping a new pickup cover in, and then putting new screws back in. I just didn't know what size to get. And I tried measuring, and the measurements are so close between the two that it's hard to tell which one was the right one. So I just went ahead and bought both from StewMac. First things first though, I'm gonna take off the strings. So I think for a project like this, I'm gonna try to get away with actually taking all the strings off, because I actually recently restrung it. I don't need to replace them. What I do in this situation is I actually kind of tape them together, usually kind of by the bridge or by the nut, and then just kind of see if I can pull them off to the side and then make sure they don't hit the body of the guitar at all. So let's try that out. All right, so let's grab a screwdriver here. Basically what I'm gonna do is just get right into here, right into these pickup mounts. I'm just gonna unscrew. And so I like to unscrew these somewhat evenly so that you're not putting kind of weird tension on the pickup at all. So I unscrew them each a little bit at a time. And so these are pretty long screws when they come out of the body. Okay, I think we're at a point where we might be able to pull this. Okay, so see, so the entire pickup's gonna come out. Here are the screws, and I'm gonna, like I said, I think I'm gonna replace these black screws. You should always take your screwdriver out of your hand as you're talking. I think I almost stabbed the guitar. Cool. And now let's get these open from StewMac. And yeah, the pickup covers aren't more than, they're less than $5 a piece. So it's a really cheap upgrade. So that's what I was talking about. New mounting hardware that includes the springs too. And it's silver oval head screws. Okay, and then here they are. And look how close they are in terms of, it's almost impossible to tell the spacing differences just by looking at them. You have to measure them. And then if you look closely, you can kind of, I don't know if it'll come through in the color of the camera right now, but you can really see a difference in the color of the cream. One is kind of more, I would say this one is a little bit more kind of vintage-y looking cream. This one looks a little bit more like weird medical supply cream color. So I'm hoping that that's the one I get to use. So let's see here. Let's get both these off. Okay, I'm gonna bring the camera in close here and see if you can see this. The holes to mount the P90 just go straight into the body right there. How to get this pickup cover off. Basically just take either the back end of the screw or the screwdriver, put it on one of the pole pieces and push, and oh, there it is, comes right off. And actually, I don't feel like I had to press too hard or anything, so I wouldn't be afraid of doing that. There we go. All right, and then if you look, now you can see the inside of the pickup. So now, without opening both, I'm gonna see if I can line these up and see which one is which. Oh my God. So I have one of each here in terms of color. And I took the pickup cover, I put it right over top of the holes, and it pretty much lines up perfectly for both of them. So maybe I'm overthinking this. I guess if I had to really look, I'd say maybe the import one, I'm assuming. I mean, these come unmarked from Stu Mac, so I actually have no idea which one's the import and which one's the Gibson. But they are pretty darn close that I think I might try just going with the color that I like the best and then seeing if that works. So this is the color I liked the best. I'm gonna put it here on the neck pickup. And the pole pieces go through it, no problem. Yeah, so I'm starting to think they don't use springs in this. They use this foam instead. So I'm just gonna pull this foam right off, no problem. Pulled it off. What I'm doing here is I'm gonna set the springs. Oh, we got some magnets. Maybe magnets will actually help because it'll hold the springs in place. If I turn it upside down, look at that. The magnets are saving grace of the pickup. Okay, get my strings out of the way. Kind of get the pickups in the right place. Let's just start screwing down. I think because everything aligns, it caught no problem. And now, yeah, okay, so you know what? And now the pressure on adjusting the pickup feels more common, more to what I'm used to, similar to what I'm used to. Now I just gotta string it up. So there we go. It's already feels a little bit more my style, a little more vintagey, a little more antique white kind of thing. I think the only thing I have to figure out is these control knobs. I don't know if I've seen colors besides black. If you think about like a precision bass or a Mustang and this kind of chrome plate, a Jaguar, I'm gonna have to take a look and kind of do some research of what different types of knobs I could get. On the Harmony guitars coming out of Kalamazoo, they have these really cool cupcake style knobs. I could actually see putting on kind of like a cream or a vintage white kind of cupcake style knob here, and that could be kind of cool. So anyway, the journey continues, 10 bucks, and I have what looks like and feels like a completely different guitar and something that inspires me to pick it up and play a little bit more. So a couple days later, I ordered these from Stu Mac, and they're basically like cupcake amp radio dial type knobs. And this is what I was talking about, putting on the Mustang in place of the kind of P-bass and Mustang style knobs that come on it. So kind of look a little something like that. Matches the kind of cream and the kind of mint green parchment sort of pickguard. All right, and I think I'll like the look better than these guys. Now I just kind of forgot that I need to get a different one of these too, to kind of go cream style, or maybe I'll go orange on it. Kind of cool. All right, well, I guess I'll get these replaced and then this will be done until I decide to change something else. But whatever, here we go. There you go. All right, so what do you think? I think it looks pretty rad. I like the, actually I kind of like the fact that the pickup selector is black, because the radio knobs have a little bit of black in them, and then you get a little bit of just like black in the dot inlays and things like that too. So it actually kind of looks handsome. Looks handsome. All right, I'm excited, and now I guess I'll go play it out. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I'll do more of this type of weird, waste of time stuff for everybody involved. Thanks. Bye. Cheers.